Let's see if he can be my puppet the way that I think he will. That he'll be sending me emails off the hook in about 2 minutes now. He'll be sending me all these unhinged, crazy emails in about a couple minutes. I expect him to do that right now. Is he going to fall into my trap right now? I'm expecting him to email me right now. As it's clear this is what he likes to do. Um, so I'm going to attempt to get in his head right now. I don't know how long I'm going to be live for. Maybe it'll be 10 minutes. Maybe it'll be 30 minutes. Maybe more. Depends on if I feel like this, that I can see something here. So, I just simply told him not to mess around. That's it. And he chose, and he's brainwashing people. Like these new people are coming to him, these select few, like, oh, I'm afraid of Melton. That he manages to convince some girl. She doesn't have any videos. I checked his like his community feed or something. Someone commented on one of his comments, I'm afraid of Melton. Like one person out of how many now is that? You may be able to fool some of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time by any means. And now that you opened up this door, now I'm not going anywhere. Now I'm not going anywhere. Now I'm going live more than you would ever imagine. And you're going to now wonder where I am when I'm not around. That's it. I wonder if that one viewer is him. That's going to be so hilarious if that one viewer is him and he's... Nope, no emails yet. I'm still waiting, David. Why don't you keep writing me emails? Huh? Where are you? Where are you? Huh? Where the fuck are you? I want to show to you that I can go live and he'll stop flooding my inbox right when I'm live right here. Come on, write me emails. Come on. Where you at? Where you at? Where are you now? That's right. You're getting burnt out off this, aren't you? You're getting burnt out. That everything in your head for the next week is going to be about me. Everything. And that you can't accomplish any goal you set out to do in regards to anybody on YouTube. You're sad and you're sick. You need help and you need to give it up right now. All there is to it. Nope. And then someone by the name of Noodles is the best is trying to talk more normal to me now, which is him. Look at that right there. That's him. Totally. Look. He just wrote me right now. It's about 3:54 my time, and he sent that right now at 3:53. He actually sent that to me just now. He sent me something actually right now. So I guess he's not logging in as that other account anymore. His main account where he's typing in all caps like an imbecile. Um, so, hi Cinema Storage, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. If you've not been here before. If you're new to this channel, you'll be educated real fast on what's going on. And if you knew the previous person that I'm talking about here, previously rather, if you knew this person previously, then you may have something to add. But there's a situation going on with the real psychopath running around YouTube named Noodles1980, David Buldo. Yeah, that's right. Where do you come from exactly? What community are you from, Cinema Storage? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, that's right. He is after me. And you know what? But he's still not at the same time accomplishing his goals effectively. And I'm saying that right now. That this $10,000 job that he planned on getting out of this to try to hunt me down has not 100% worked. At the beginning, it kind of did, but it still wasn't achieved all the way at all. He got a few locations right, but not anything beyond that, really. He's still off base by quite a bit, too. So, you came from Cow Club, a Discord server. Oh, awesome. You're from a whole other place then. That's great. You're from a whole other place then. So now he's writing me again. I cannot handle the truth, he's saying. He is a weirdo. This is what he wastes time doing. I knew he's my puppet. I fucking knew he was going to write me when I went live. I knew he was going to do this. Actually. Right here. People are seeing that I can play him just as fucking easily. Because intelligence always wins. So, that's really where we're at here, you know. Yes, I am cinema storage. Gang stalking by this person right here. Baldo. Hi, Roxy. What's going on? That's weird. Why you say it unmod me? Why? Alright, fine. I will. How about that? Upon request, I will. Yeah, this person claims he spent $10,000 to have someone come out and stalk me at one of my locations. Okay? And stuff like that. And he's also been stalking me for many years, even when his channel in other people's eyes were better. Yes, I'm serious about this. Even when he had his first channel that he got monetized, I knew what was coming. I knew that this guy was a fucking weirdo, even back then. It took you this long, some of you, to figure it out. And I let him back in because he's just that good at what he does, you know? That one time when I made a video toward Craig and he couldn't stop laughing about it, and I thought that he was really like, you know, all right, I thought he was a regular person at that friggin' point, maybe. This guy's a fucking manipulator, though. That was the one time he managed to get me to get my guard down, though. But that ain't happening again. I'll tell you right now. But I knew from the very beginning, though, that this guy was fucked up. I'll tell you that right now. Even when he started his monetized channel in the very beginning. Some people want to go on like, oh, when Noodle Show first started, it was fun. Oh, but then it didn't become fun anymore when certain things happened. But I knew this guy was a whack job. Even 3 years ago, I knew he was a whack job. We'll go back to 2018 here, 19. Let's say at the very least early 19. Maybe June 19th, June of 2019. Let's just stick with that date. That's when I think I first came across Noodles and he was meddling in my war with Anderson Henderson. I can go way back on this for 3 fucking years now. Okay, I can go way back to then in case he forgets or in case other people forget that he was meddling in my feud with him, encouraging Anderson to go at me more along with other people, and then that's how he caught up to me in subs and passed me even for a little bit until his channel got taken down or whatever, or he took it down or whatever the hell he did, just to prove that he could do it. And one thing Noodles and Anderson are alike on are they're both boring. Because Anderson's not going to join this fight with me. It's obviously he's not going to do it. Even if he hasn't. He could. This is the perfect opportunity for him to come forward right now. You know, but he'd put aside his stupid thing. Because that's all it is. He may have known me a long time, but what did I really fucking do to the guy versus what Noodles did to him or everybody else on here? It's nothing. Yeah, since 2009. Well, maybe back then it wasn't Gangstalk, but it was close to it, kind of. He was still meddling around here back then. Yes, he was trying to do it. And he did have a pizza delivered one time to where I was through Barter at the time because they were together, you know. But but there were times that back then I was seeing the signs that this guy was not all fucking there. Okay, I saw it back then too. I remind anybody about that right now. And he always tried promoting himself in my chat and Abby's just to get a following. And once he did that, it's like he left Abby's channel once he accomplished his goal. This guy's using people to get big, and now that he's used everyone he can use, he's now saying he's planning on leaving the community, but meanwhile still has those few individuals in sight that he feels he has to go after. And he knows deep down that we're not talentless if he keeps on hanging over here or talking about us. It's the total Noodles saying everyone's talking about him and that's why they're getting no. He has to talk about other people for him to get the views. And he's just so stubborn and so fucking narcissistic that he has to go to all these other communities, okay, to say, I'm Noodles 1980, I'm the best, and he'll say an 800K subscriber shouted him out. Nobody shouted you out, but I get these people, they're shouting me out. He's 555. In fact, yeah, we have to educate these new people, yeah, Rich, absolutely on them, you know, because this is just some sick, evil shit right here. And all that. So, yeah. I think they should drop Cyrax and go to Noodles, don't you think? Because it will be unwanted attention for him. Even if he thinks he wants that attention, it's still unwanted attention for him. He won't want pedophile hunters calling him in the middle of the night. I'll tell you that. They should do to him what they do to Cyrax, but they're doing it to Cyrax instead. That's the thing I've always had a problem with this Cyrax thing is here's this guy Noodles who said all of this fucking shit, and they're going after Cyrax hard when those people should be going after Noodles. I don't understand this. Hey, Barter, did you get my forwarded emails? If you saw it on the video, that's fine. But when Noodles show first, it was very fun, but he was still nuts then too, though. I saw it. Somehow in the end, he went crazy about your nonsense and fuckery. But you know, back then he was that way too, right? Nothing changed that much. It's just he's crazier now because people turned on him that he thought he had before. That's the only difference. Things were going better for him back then because he was new on the scene and stuff. But now that it's 3 years in and people have turned on him, but you know, Barter, that I saw it from the very beginning. But he got his start at Anderson Henderson's in the summer of 2019, trying to stress me out when I was at work, trying to earn money. He was meddling with my life at that time too. He was interfering with my life with Anderson Henderson in that feud that I was having with him 3 summers ago here. But if you don't remember that, I need to bring it to your attention too, Barter. That happened 3 years ago, before he started doing live streams. He was trying to get out here to new communities, and this is what he was doing. Anything to get known is what he did. So then by the time he live streamed, enough people knew him, he figured, and that's how it all started like this. Yeah, well, he was the one swatting everybody. I really feel. Oh, good luck with it. All right. Well, thank you. So you're saying Noodles isn't like Cyrax at all. You're seriously saying he's not as bad as Cyrax right now. That's not good. He came from the homesteading community. That's where he came from. He came kind of from the community that Stella's community is in. Sort of linked to that. I kind of got refreshed to that earlier today. Um, no, Noodles is not a legend. He's a piece of fucking shit. And anyone who doesn't believe he's as bad as Cyrax, well, then you're not going to be convinced at this friggin' point. If I can't convince you the real truth of everything, then someone like you just, you know. So, Border, is it in your firm opinion? What? There ads for weight loss videos? Maybe there are. Maybe I am promoting it in some weird way off what I'm eating, you know? Maybe the algorithm knows my diet. Maybe it knows my body. Maybe it knows what's going on. Maybe it's reading the body thetans. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's reading all the body thetans. So I have weight loss ads in my content now, huh? That's great. That's fucking great. And maybe you'll see more of them because I actually said the word weight loss. So did anyone else see a weight loss ad just now? Yes, he does. That's why these people need to pay attention to him that are paying attention to Cyrax. And if I have to make a point to do that, I'll do it. I'll go to Cyrax's, I'll tag Cyrax in the videos and say, look at this fucking guy right here. I'll do that if I need to do that to end this once and for all. Because you know, stuff like that's going to piss him off more than doxing him. Stuff like that's going to piss him off more. We've already established that. Okay? You were talking to this daily product reviews guy. Who is that now? Who is this? So how's this relate to me? How's this weight loss channel connected to me? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cyrax is on here as CyberHex. That's his account now. Syberhex. Syberhex. That is his account on here now. It's gone now? Let me find out. CyberHex. Yo, he's doing the smart thing, moving to Twitch. Jesus. Is this the end of CyberHex 3 weeks ago, and now his account's not here for some odd reason? But people still have to go after Cyrax. They probably will, but I gotta let them know about this, too. Noodles had verbally said he wants to go. He wanted to go to Japan where he did. He did say those very things, yes. And he was making excuses for Japanese culture, as he wants to say, yes. He tried to meddle into Michelle Marie Delaney's life and use her for views. He spent at least $200 on lunch for her, all for nothing. He'll spend money if he thinks he can get that out of it. Yeah, he will. He's a classic manipulator. He'll do what some people do. They appear to be generous, but they have a plan. They're not really being nice when they're generous with their money all the time. That's the thing. They have a plan, yeah, for sure. And you got to be careful when it comes to taking gifts from them or taking their advances, because these kind of people will try to fuck you up for sure. Cinema's profile picture looks like zombies. It might be a relative. Holy shit, it's like if zombies wore drag, right? And had a pink wig on. That's what it looks like right now. It's like if zombies put a pink wig on. That's what that kind of looks like at first glance. I wonder if Cinema Storage is a real account. Let's see if this is a content creator here. Does he have an account? We're in luck here. It looks like zombies. Oh my fucking god, it looks like zombies. Oh shit. It looks like zombies. Oh my god. That's his sister. Ha ha. That is his sister. 17 subscribers. Cinema Storage. So this is a real person. Right here. It's a backup. Why? What happened to your real channel? Nope. Falco Punch, a.k.a. Johnny Fox. That's Nate's. So you are zombies then. You don't have a sister. So you're talking like you're zombies and you're saying I don't have a sister, but I said that picture looks like Zombie's sister. So you're zombies. Cinema Storage is zombies. That's what this means right here. This is zombies with the wig on. Pretty much right here. So he was tell me something, Bardo. Was Zombies a President Obama supporter? That would be very interesting if he was a President Obama supporter. He did, didn't he? Yeah, he's working for him too. He can be easily manipulated. That's the friggin' thing about zombies. He pretty much stays to himself, but online he's definitely out here, and he's definitely gotten manipulated by him. So somebody like zombies, it's like you can't really do too much with that. All right, that's the friggin' thing with someone like him. What can you really do with zombies when you think about it? What can you really do with him at this friggin' point? Not too much. Yeah, well, Obama was definitely charismatic. I'll tell you that. He was definitely charismatic. But we're not going to have Obama back in here. And when there is another Obama back in, hey, Barty, you know Ron DeSantis is winning all the polls now for the Republicans? You know he's ahead of Trump right now? That's going to be very scary for America if Ron DeSantis gets it. It looks like he's 3 points ahead of Donald Trump right now, and it's just 2022. Yeah, cinema is zombies. Yes, this is zombies right here. Let's see if zombies is still live. That will give us our answer right now. Is zombies live still? Let's check this out. But I believe this is zombies right here. He's got 13 watching right now. Yeah, for real. It looks like he's outdoors right now.
It says, please bark. Fuck made it say bark.
I got 19. He's got 13 right now.
Dude, look at this sign.
Huh.
It says, please bark. bark. And it says, please fucking bark.
I'm the pride of my. Yeah, see, Thong Shot Warrior, that's Noodles right there. He makes all these stupid comments. He's very cringe. He's always been cringe since he's been here. But see, I knew it before everybody else bought it that he was cringe. People couldn't figure it out right away. I knew his type because you know why I knew his type, Barter? Because you know why? He's kind of like he can be your weakness in a way, kind of like my dad was. Barter. He's got traits of my father. That's how I knew how Noodles was right away. Because he's always had traits of my father. Okay. That's kind of why I could identify him pretty easily at first. He's as if he's a more loser version of my father, is what he is. My father can keep more fine-tuned versus him, you know. But still, yes, yes. It will give money if he thinks that he can manipulate you. Yeah. Same stuff, Barter. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't reveal that until more recently. But that's how I was able to identify how Noodles was. Because my father's very similar. Maybe not 100% of the way, but enough of the way. I'll say that. Um, and he played, and Noodles didn't play sports when he was young. That's the difference. Okay? And it was in the 70s. But kind of like Noodles in an Italian American area. Um, Balanced middle class, I'd say, growing up, you know, that sort of thing. You know what would be funny? It would be funny if Noodles was the baby of his family. That's what would be funny here. Do you know for sure, Barter, if Noodles is the baby of his family? Do you know that for sure? By chance? Good chance? You live in an echo chamber where you convince yourself of someone who lives rent free. That's. What are you talking about? That's not Salty Dog. No, no way. That is not Jill. You kidding me? Dan, what's going on? You're back. Yeah. What's up, Dan? Yeah. Now you're in Noodle's head. That's what's funny. That's what's funny. And he did exactly what I thought he was going to do. He started writing me in emails when I turned this on. Mm-hmm. This is what this guy does every day of his life. Oh, really? Okay. How's his relationship with her? Do you have any of that? Because that's useful stuff right there. How is his relationship with these relatives of his? Would that happen to be New Milford by chance? Versus who I think it is. They might have a Twitter presence right here. Shit. I think that this might be the person right here. His sister was on the phone with him, Seasons, and Bergs. So this means there are a few family members he has that are in cahoots with him in what he's doing here. So he has backup from his family. Is is how sick this is getting now. This is the territory we're in, that he has backing from corrupt family members of his. Even if it's just one or two, that's enough sometimes. Right there. That's enough. That's right. Said that you were going to be murdered in 3 months. That's what it said. You got that screenshotted. Good. Right there. So people wanted to throw stones at me. Now you see how serious this is with someone more serious running around now, right? So what's the most I've ever done? You know, when you really compile it up to everything he's done. Now, it would be understandable if I joined a community of saints and I did these few things and I was considered the bad person. But we're not in a community of saints here. There are people who do far worse things than I am doing in this realm. Okay? So, coming from any of you, those words mean nothing. I drink and drive. Those words mean nothing. Coming from any of you who want to be accusing me. People with 80 guns telling me I have a firearm drinking and driving. Means nothing coming from you. Because you're a hypocrite. Maybe if I went to a community of really well-behaving people and I was showing myself like this to them, then they would have a case against me. A legitimate one. But this is a community with a lot of people who do a lot of wrongdoing. So, coming from a lot of you, that holds no weight in value right there. But if people are attacking Melton, I want problems to always protect your family members. Exactly, Dan. Thank you. Yeah. This harassment does have to stop, but it's been going on so long, and if I have to make light of this to other people, I will. I'll be going around. I'll be doing to him what I had to do to Abby years ago. Bada. The reason why Abby got so many people to her channel is because I went to all different communities to tell them about her a long time ago. Okay? And that's how Abby got some of these people in. Okay? I told the Juggalos about her, and look at how many Juggalo people found her channel. Okay? I mean, sometimes there's a risk involved in that too, but at the same time, it's like everyone I brought in, you know, to her was because of this. So if he wants the attention, he will get the attention. Just looking to get locked up for life with on gigs. No, Sicko is out of here for good. This person is gonna be the one being locked up. I guarantee it. Unless he has some corrupt family member who will keep him out of jail because they're in the system or something. But either way, karma's going to get him. It's not going to totally save him no matter how much he has on my side. I'm going to beat him, and I am beating him badly. Even with all the help that he's getting, I'm beating him badly with me and the people commenting who are favorable to me in here. I am winning. You are losing. Period. No matter how much you want to tell your goddamn sad-ass fat bald self that you have these people shouting you out on these large channels, the heat is staying on you. And you have me on you nonstop now. But I'm not here, now you're going to think I'm here. That's all there is to it. The heat is on. That's right. Totally on. That's right. You know what? It didn't have to be this way, but it has to be this way now. That's the thing. Now he's going to forcibly tell every family member of his about me now. That's right. And what are the chances? At least 50% of them. But it's so weird. So he was at that cookout. Some people seemed ashamed that he was actually there. That's the thing. Or it seems like he has a couple of family members in his back pocket right here, from everything I'm gathering. They called down with, yeah, they're going to shout out. It's not like they did it on their own. Right. You have to pay, but still, he's using that. And he'll fool gullible people. It's the gullible people that listen to him. That's what it comes down to, Ouija. It's the gullible people that listen to him that will believe him. That's my big problem here. It's the people like Stella. It's the people like Leo. It's the people like, what's her friggin' face? Um, Denisa. It's the people like, and there's another one here too. And most of them are all women too. That's what's interesting here. His vulgar self pulls in a lot of women with how vulgar he is. He says he's going to go into a woman's room and trash it. He showed a picture of a woman's bathroom, but they put a sign above it. And he said, "Thank you for giving me the invitation. Now I'm just going to trash this bathroom for you ladies." And I really believe he trashes the bathrooms now. Blazing Leo, Tia Marie. Tina Marie. Who's Tina Marie? I don't even know who Tina Marie is now, but it sounds like I gotta know. Tina Marie. Boris. What is Tina Marie here? Let me find out here. Tina Marie Boris. Who is this person? Let me see here. No channel listed. Will a channel show up if I go by channel here? RSG Music? Is that the one? No, I don't think that's the person, actually. It's Spanish. Well, whoever the hell it is. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. All right, that's who it is. Let's... All right. People search. I know Michigan, yeah. I know she is in Michigan, yeah. Tina Marie. Her phone number is here, too. Her phone number is listed on here. But then someone else calls themselves Latino tattoos. That might be another one. Oh, but then the real name comes up. The McNeese one. Yeah. It cites like official USA records. Licensed real estate salesperson. Oh my God. Really? Why would a real estate agent be fooling around on YouTube? It had to be that. Why would they even be anywhere near here? Apparently not. Apparently she's a real estate agent. Wow. Yeah, a fake real estate license or a nursing license. Yep. Hey, you lie with dogs, you get fleas, you know? How it goes. Well, it's clear she doesn't want anything to do with Detroit. Look at that. Based on where this is at. Alright. So, I bet you there's some trailer park people probably not far from her. But I didn't even look at it yet. And this is what I'm coming to right here. Yep, there it is, right there. You go, Barter. Oh, wow. Scenic. Scenic. Right here. Yeah. Looks like a typical white person neighborhood, though. I'll say that. I'll simply say that in short. Jesus Christ, this is like. This is almost like Stepford Wivesville. Just down the street. Not even the immediate location you gave me, but just down the street. It looks like Stepford Wivesville. Really? Oh, their show's definitely going to be affected to operate, for sure, because of the environment I'm doing here now. Their world, they want to play, well, game on, as far as I'm fucking concerned. Game on. The difference is other people will find out through me and wherever I go, and he'll get all the unwanted attention that he thinks he wants. And now, hey, Barter, now I guess Dina is involved in some way, right? Dina, the one who went after Nicole, right? And her mother and whatnot. I guess Dina is also involved too. I just saw a feed from Dina now. That just reminded me, possibly. Noodles wants the dox if his beloved associate to stop. Tell him and Leo to stop doing what they. Absolutely, it's the only way it will stop. That's right. He's putting his own family in harm's way here, and no one's going to feel a goddamn bit bad because they're not calling him out for it. Apparently, a couple of his family members are working with him right now. So, if their lives are going to become a living hell because of him. And they're asking for it too because they're not curbing him. Period. So, notice Dina has those nails like Hazel. Does anyone notice Dina and Hazel have like a very similar style to them? Dina has those type of nails that Hazel gets. I mean, look at these goddamn things right here. Who in their right mind would wear those right there? Those are just so. Those are like hardcore right there. Those are the ones that Hazel's reptiles get. There you go then. These pointy nail type freak women right here are those types. You know what they are? I'll tell you what I notice is women who usually have those pointy nails are very masculine. They're usually very masculine, I notice. And they're in the closet much like Noodles is in the closet about his gayness. They're in the closet also. I notice like those women typically are just repressing the fact that they really are men deep down, is what it is. So then they get those sharp nails and shit like that. Yeah, that too, I suppose, but also I think masculine women too. Then they keep enough feminine about them, kind of to fool people, almost like what Noodles does. That's what Hazel does, and that's what Dina does. I believe, honestly. Even on YouTube, I'm going to tell you the truth, Barter, for a second. This. If this is coming from me, this is something, right? But I'm going to stand up for a sec. But all the shit Harold did online, okay? It wasn't all good by any means. What Harold did online. But I'm going to tell you right now, it was not as bad as what Noodles has done on here. I'll tell you that. I mean, Harold's family members were more safe, actually, with Harold even running around on the internet, actually, than Noodles' family is at this point. You know? So even with all the things Harold did, his family members at least were pretty safe on here. I might have seen a few of them on Facebook, but no one ever doxed them out or anything. You know what I'm saying? Harold's family, yeah, they had trouble with him. People knew that at times, but that's really all they knew. But it was only close circle information, usually, if you found stuff like that out. Noodle's stepmother found his obituary online. So he has an obituary listed online, the made up obituary. So, what was the outcome of that? What did she say about that? Is really what we're trying to find out here. It's more about what do they say to things like this, is more what I want to know, too. What do close associates or relatives say when they see something like this? Do they condone it or do they cheer it on? Do they laugh at this and treat this lightly? The faking a death is a funny thing when we know that is not a funny thing to do. You know? Supposedly news told her, don't worry about it. I'm just YouTube. Oh, no. That's going to be his downfall right there. And that's the person you want to keep talking to. Whoever that person is. Noodle's stepmother is the one right there. Whoever she is. You know? Now he's resorting to faggot insults now. Because he's got nothing else. HIV plus. We know he's got HIV. And he's projecting on me. I am not sexually active. Hardly at all. He's the one projecting on me. Right there. He's the good chance he's HIV positive with everywhere that he has gone. With everywhere that he has gone and everyone he has met, even on YouTube alone, there's even a pretty decent chance that he has HIV. I'll tell you that right now. McHenry Cruiser, also a good chance he has HIV too. Also him, yeah. Who knows? Baldo, hasn't been laid since Clinton was in office. No, I mean, the only thing he came close to, he had to go to Oregon. That's really it. Right there. That's probably all he's ever got, right there. Since Clinton was in office, that's pretty bad. And if that's the case with anyone, you would not admit that on here. You would not make that known. You would not want your haters spreading that about you. But he's done enough to where his haters are spreading things like that about him that bother him badly, that he hasn't been laid for a long time. You can't come here, think you're going to be an asshole to people, and don't think no one's going to retaliate. Oh shit, that's a bull dyke. Whoa. For real. Damn. Hi, Miss Choke on Dick. Now tell me why I can never see Carrie in here. Why not? Why can't I ever see Carrie in here, for Christ's sakes? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just here. Hey, Barda, let me ask you a question, Barda. Do you think Stella is a snake in the grass? That Stella's Van Travels person? Do you think Stella is a snake in the grass, too? In your own humble opinion. That she'll humble you to not, she'll try to talk nice to you to prevent you from really going at her and stuff when she is the problem in her own live streams with her group of people. I've learned that I don't like her group of people, really. Now that I get to know the real them. Yeah, now that I got to know the real them. 3 years ago, I came to their community. They seemed all right, I guess you could say, but they weren't the Boyd exactly. But there was people that she was hanging around, but then she broke off because I don't think they wanted her in the community anymore or something. But then she kept her followers or something. Is what ended up happening with that. But then they were trying to talk religion, and I jumped off the panel right there because I don't do religion, like that. Though they're like total evangelicals in that friggin' chat right there. They just, if you leave them to themselves, that's what they're talking about, and that's a total snooze fest right in there. No one wants to hear that shit. Yeah, I don't. How the hell does Carrie keep getting in here, for Christ's sakes? And why is Carrie so friggin' persistent? I've never understood that about her, ever. Why doesn't she give this a break? She doesn't do content. Carrie needs to do a content channel or it's no good. I don't know who. I don't follow King Cobra. Fuck that. I don't follow him. He wants to play, I'll play. I'll get in his head more and more and more so it'll affect his show. That's what I will do. That's what I will do then. And whatever people type, it's all fair game. You want to go that route? I'll go that route with you. Period. Yeah. You don't have Stella as a member of anonymous payback operation for a long time. I respect her. All right. Well, I'm just not in with that crowd. That anonymous, that libertarian, right-leaning type crowd. I'm not. It's not my deal. And even Tasha's more involved with that than I am by far. I'll say that right now. And they tend to have very nutty opinions and conspiracies. So I don't like to deal with that shit at all. I think some of them are actually more insane than Trump supporters can be, even. Believe it or not, in some ways. But kind of like what you would consider like free state activists. Like anything closer to a free state activist that there is. That's kind of what those people are like in a lot of ways. Hannah, what's going on? pretty much is, yeah. But yeah, there's a reason those people don't win elections, though. That's the thing. It's right up there with like that info war type of crowd too. The Alex Jones and all those. Truthfully, I would trust TYT a lot more than I trust those organizations for sure for spreading news. I'll tell you that. I think TYT is really good, actually. They're the closest to an actual democracy that there is right now. Believe it or not, TYT isn't really Democrat or Republican when you think about it. They're more libertarian left. Though. But Zink used to be a George W. Bush supporter, actually. So you got different views, like two people from the past, or three, or whoever, right, came together on this show that had different sides at one time, at least, even though they're on the same side now. They were on different. Zink, at least, was a George W. Bush supporter at one point. So, but yeah, I understand if you don't trust any political news organization, you just pick the lesser evil if you want to watch somebody. That's how I look at it. You pick the lesser of them all. You know, the less corrupt of them all. And I believe it's TYT is the least corrupt of them all. Yeah, it is, but you still, if you got to watch somebody, you pick the lesser. You know, that's the thing. A mohel or a rabbi? No, I don't think of that. No. Pretty much. Yeah. When anything gets too big, it gets corrupted. You even take that risk when you get bigger yourself. You take that risk too. That there's going to be people that hate you that are going to think you're the worst thing in the world, you know? But if it's the right people that are hating you, then that's all that matters. If the people that are hating you are hated in general, then that's how to gauge it by, you know? The mohel always thinks his co-workers dickheads. I don't know what that is. Ernie S. Ernie S. Why do you have a female picture, Ernie S. And you're named Ernie? What? Unless you're transgender. Ernie, where's Bert? Where's Bert? You married to somebody by the name Bert by chance? Robert even? Maybe Robert will work. And then you can call him Bert, you know? Oh, bye-bye, bitch. Abdullah, bye-bye. It's short for Emily. Emmy, oh my God, I forgot. I thought that said Ernie for a second. It looks like an R and then an N Look at it closely. It looks like an R and an N and then an I and an E. Okay. Hi, Ernie. Where's Bert? Emmy. Emmy. Okay. My bad. It's all good. You get it. Oh, you do. Funny. Dina has been writing statuses here. She says, what I've realized in the last 24 hours is it doesn't matter how much I speak, tell the truth, speak up, fight back, make videos, be silent, be angry, be happy, be significant, irrelevant. You're all going to have your opinions and perceptions of my reality. I used to have faith in the world that it was good and people are good, but what I've learned here on YouTube is that for every decent human, there are 10 that aren't. Well, that's right. I guess a broken clock is right a couple times a day in that case. You might even see me as one of those non decent ones. Yeah. What I know is that I don't look for people to fight. I don't criticize everyone's appearance, children, spouses, health, or situations that they don't directly involve me in themselves. Even when I am involved directly by someone, I don't do those low blows. I don't get enjoyment of hurting other people or making them suffer, really. But you went after Nicole's family, though. That being said, I'm sick of talking about my past life here because it is that my past, other than a small handful of people here, no one honestly gives a shit at all, and I can't let it affect my well being any longer. Feeling that I have to constantly defend myself against things that were out of my control, a little compassion goes a long way. Then I'm reading what someone say. G.M. Brady. So I guess they did cancel Nicole after all. I guess they did. Because there's actually a Queen of Boy canceled account now running around. So I guess they did that. And she's whispering all the squirrels to her, I guess. With those long nails holding a squirrel. I don't know. Tasha wrote a status an hour ago. As we ease onto Game Month and continue to celebrate mental health, but let's continue to spread awareness and teaching. One sure sign of mental illness is continuing to ask a homeless person for a mailing address. I've encountered this from homeless advocates, lawyers, court systems. I, I've, I've tried giving that person advice several times, but they didn't want to take it. As far as dealing with the courts and all that shit. Homeless people do not have homes. Homes have addresses. If you take away the home, you take away the address. It's just the person. If you cannot ground yourself in this reality, I'm curious of your other systems. I will consult the DMV for your drag. Ever since leaving where I was, I have seen firsthand about this life that Americans who are not fortunate are living. And I've been living this way for over a year now. Over a fucking year, and I don't see it getting better anytime soon. I don't. But unless I get an unlikely lift. And this is the way that I see it happening, actually. You know? That all this shit surrounding me now is going to turn in my favor in a good way. Otherwise, if it came to the greater society at Hovo, I will be living like this for eternity if it was up to the greater society at home. I'll tell you that right now. As long as Noodles wants to be an idiot and go to all these celebrities' pages who he pays to shut him out, they're going to in turn discover me. So, if he wants to be an idiot, well, this is how it's going to go. So, but otherwise, no. In greater society, over here or wherever I'm at, I see how poor Americans live all the time. I'm reminded of it all the time. All right? Until you live around that, you can't say that, oh, you walk on the streets and then you come home to a comfortable neighborhood at night where it's guaranteed safety. And it's only because of your fucking around why they're attacking your house now. And Craig very well could be doing this. Hey, Barter, Craig could very well be doing this. Nope, you're out of here. Not entertaining that discussion. You heard Noodles and Robert Byrd made love back in the way when Noodles. Yeah, he probably did look up to him, actually. Probably did. What was I just saying? Yeah. So, I'd like to see him put himself living with people who have problems quite a bit. I like to see him go to agencies where people who have problems are always applying for services. You know, I'd like to see him live that world. I've had to live that world. And you can't say, oh, it's because I'm in certain areas. Oh, it's because I'm over here why nothing's happened to me. But it very well easily could have. And there's a lot of areas now during COVID, too, that are losing their populations as well. So, it's just New York happens to have a lot of theirs on the street now. Long after the whole Rudy Giuliani regime going on over there. But I like to see him put himself and live in one of these motels. I'd love to see him fucking try it. He won't. He'll mouth off and he'll get thrown out. The community will throw him out. That's how it works in some of these areas, especially since there are some long-term residents, depending, in some of these areas. You know? Some of them live as a community, believe it or not. They do. If they see you pretty much mind your own business, you're fine. You know? Oh, bye-bye, bitch. Fact is, I'm making you do this. I'm in your head non-stop now. I'm making you do this. That's what's funny. I'm making you do all this. The more you say things to me, the more you're incriminating yourself, and the more you're digging a hole for yourself. Every comment adds up. Every comment adds up, and the toll that you're going to have to pay, it's going to be larger than the George Washington Bridge at the end of it. At the end of it here. So... And I know you love to hear that one, but it's fucking true. It's fucking true. I'm not going to pay nothing out of my own pocket. other than live life. I don't have to fucking pay no dime out of my pocket to have someone come anywhere. I don't have to do any of that. You have to do that, apparently. How do I know you didn't do it to Tasha? How do I know you did? Because you know Tasha's not all there either. And I know you did it to her, more than likely. Okay? I established that. Uh, so, all these people that are not all there, and by the way, all these people he's bothering, I wouldn't normally bother with. Okay? But it's just because he's bothering them, it just shows the kind of person he is. So, really. The funny thing is, it's trans people that are his targets. It's really trans people that he's gang stalking here. Michelle Marie Delaney, and Tasha Teeling, I believe, has been among them. Although being discreet about it, of course, with Tasha. But, because he knows Tasha will go to the courts and shit. So, I think he's more careful with Tasha in that regard. So, but I think he's definitely poking around there for sure. Negroidic underling, see? Racism right there. That's Noodles' negroidic underling. That is a Noodles racist slur toward black people right there. That is going on hide right there. Um, so, keep incriminating yourself. Keep incriminating yourself. It's for everyone to see if they want to see it, though. All right. I'm going to go for now, though. I think I've had my fun right now. I'll talk to everyone later. And no, exactly. None of that shit. All right. I'll talk to you later, everyone. Thanks for all coming in here and observing this. And I just have to prove once again that, hey, I can turn this camera on and he'll be all up in arms at all hours of the day. He lives on here. I learned even more. He lives on here nonstop. 24 hours a day. He lives on here. And apparently his work allows it. All right, talk to you later, everyone.